Here's my 6 top tips to make your house party the very best it can be. And they include music options, bar setup, marquee setup, catering, toilets and furniture. Now first up is the music. You've really got 2 choices here, either a DJ or a speaker system with a playlist. They both have their places and ultimately it depends on the vibe you're going for and the budget. Unlike the cheap alternative, a DJ can read the dance floor and carry on playing a certain type of music that's getting everybody dancing. A speaker and a playlist can suddenly go off-piste and change genre and everyone walks away, ruining the lively vibe on the dance floor. DJs are also able to mix in tracks when one song finishes, another one plays, unlike a playlist where you do tend to sort of get that 3 seconds of awkward silence. We can help you bring in a speaker system with your playlist, or better still, we can help you bring in a DJ. And that's really the number 1 priority, making sure we get the music right. It ultimately depends on your budget, and I have made a more detailed article about speakers versus DJs in another post. Second up is the bar setup, and I'd suggest to bring a bar and a fridge and bring that within the marquee to keep the atmosphere all contained within one space, as people do tend to congregate in kitchens with house parties where there isn't really a proper bar setup. You want to keep the atmosphere lively, and the best way to do that is keep all the amenities of your party in one place within the marquee. I would also highly recommend bar staff working behind the bar for your house party, as it takes the pressure away from you being the host of your event. You are celebrating something special, and it might even be your own birthday. By having your own bar staff at your party means you get to be a guest of your own party too. They help clear away glasses and generally tidy the marquee in the house up during the event, so it means to clear up the next day is very minimal. I've made another article in detail to help you show you how to run a bar for your event at home too. Next up is marquee lighting and the setup of that. And lighting and lighting are the 2 biggest factors to the look of your marquee. If you're wanting a more nightclub vibe, blackout starlight linings can give you a really good nightclub sort of feel really easily. Equally, if you're wanting a more chilled atmosphere, pleated or ivory linings work really well too. Lighting such as LED uplighters, which can be set to any colour you wish, or even change colour and tone the music, are a must for all house parties. And LED fairy lights create a night sky effect, adding a nightclub quality lighting system over the dance floor too, which also changes colour, will give you that full nightclub experience. LED furniture such as LED cube seats or light up numbers also finish off a colourful house party perfectly too. Next up is catering. And for house parties, catering will be your personal preference. You may want to bring in a caterer to provide some light refreshments, whether that be a barbecue, canopies, bowl of food, or perhaps even a food truck. We will steer in the right direction, as we have a wide range of caterers who would happily recommend to you if you're stuck on ideas. For events such as birthday parties like 18th, the budget spent on catering may be better spent elsewhere, and you could even think about just having some takeaway pizzas for a really cost-effective solution, and perhaps put that budget better spent elsewhere, such as for like a dance floor or a bar package. Next up are toilets, and with events that have up to sort of 60 guests coming, or over 60 guests coming, you may want to consider hiring some external toilets. For 18th parties, when you're keen to shut the house out, then some external loos are a must to make everything work. You have 2 options, either having some plastic single portable toilets or a slightly classier luxury loo trailer, which I have discussed in a bit more detail in a separate article. Next up is furniture, and depending on the age demographic coming, you may want some small chairs and tables for guests to sit down and take a little bit of a break. But you could even create some really cool, amazing chill-out areas, including items such as LED cube seats, LED coffee tables and sofas. For larger scaled events, you may want an outside chill-out area with festoon lighting and rattan furniture. Perhaps you can even use some of your own patio sets that you could utilise. Poser tables are an almost must for informal house parties, as they allow guests to rest their drinks on whilst chatting to friends. They're really handy if you're providing catering such as bowl food, as again, it's somewhere to put their food and drink down. Creating the ultimate house parties at home is what we do best. It's what we're known for, and it's certainly what we love doing. These are the top tips to help you make the best decision for your house parties. I would highly recommend for you to get in touch and organise a time for me to pop over and get the ball rolling and planning your perfect house party. Fill in the form below or give us a call on 01462 262 011.